Welcome to Ashtanga Half Primary, everybody, and we'll meet in a seated position to begin today's practice. Fancy new logo, that's right. Thanks for observing. That took me like 10 hours to figure out, in case you're curious. Worth it, though. So we'll start sitting, as I already mentioned. You can rest your hands on your lap and take a moment to go inwards. Become aware of your breath. Become aware of any unneeded tension and let it go. And we'll start off with my favorite breathing exercise, skull polishing breath, or Kapalabhati. Great for clearing out the chimney first thing in the morning, opening up the nasal passages. So before you start, take a full breath in and take a full exhalation all the way out. Relaxing your belly, take a small breath into the belly, and then begin active exhale, passive inhale. Keep a nice steady rhythm. So the exhale is active. Inhale is mostly passive. There could be a super gentle effort to help expand the ribs. Good, about 10 more to go. On your last exhale, empty. Hold the breath out of air. Lock your throat. You can keep tension in the abdomen. The next stage is releasing that tension in the upper belly. And the next stage is the full abdominal vacuum. And then contract the abdomen. Take a slow breath into your belly. Hold the breath at the top of the inhale. Fill up to the heart. Lift your chest to your chin. Get long. Draw the ribs up and out of the pelvis. And exhale. And then take the hands forward. And we'll come into ragdoll position near the front of the mat. Take your feet wide, bend your knees. You can hold on to your elbows or touch down, up to you. And just let your spine hang loose. Get some traction, some length. Good, a few more deep breaths. And then tucking in the chin, let go of the elbows, and very slowly roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Tail heavy. Hamstrings are strong to help drop the tail. And then as you get to standing, loop your shoulders up and back. Come into mountain pose, samastitihi. And drop into your breath. And listen to the sound of the breath. Once you've found it on the exhale, try to also create that sound on the inhale. And focus on following the exhale all the way out. And the next step is slowing the inhale. And then we'll do the first movement of the sun salute. Super slow. Inhaling, spread the arms like wings. Slowly lift the chin behind the arms, looking at the thumbs. And then come back to mountain on the exhalation. And then repeat that movement a few more times at your own pace. And you're invited to pause at the end of the movements, retaining the breath briefly. You might even try holding the breath for a few seconds at the top of the inhale. All right, next exhale, fold into second position, dway. Hands past the feet or to the shins. Inhale, lift the head halfway. And then stepping back, exhale to chaturanga, all the way down with the knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll take 5 breaths. One more breath. Spreading toes, long exhale to lift the heels, bend the knees, jumper step. Inhale to look up. Exhale to fold in. And then inhale all the way up, lifting arms. Exhale, mountain pose, and repeat. Ekam inhale, lift the arms, so ekam meaning number 1. Dway exhale, fold into second position. Hands down, look navel. Trini inhale, look up. Chaturanga exhale, low plank. Pancha inhale, upward dog. Shot exhale, downward dog, curling in through the core. And steady the breath. Focus the eyes to one point. Quadriceps contracting. Fronts of shins contracting as you flex the toes towards the shins, aiming the heels down. Two more slow breaths. And once more. Long exhalation to bend the knees, look thumbs. Sapta jumper step. Inhale to look up. Ashtanga exhale, fold in, strong in the abdomen. Nava inhale, soften the upper belly, rising up. Look thumbs. Exhale to samastitihi, arms at sides. And again, ekam inhale, look thumbs. Dway exhale, fold, leaning back through the heels initially. Trini inhale, look up, push into your hands. Chatwari exhale, low plank. Pancha inhale, up dog. Shot exhale, downward dog, and breathe. Find a good, steady, comfortable rhythm in your breath. Let the eyes be focused at one spot. And let the breath get slow. On your next exhalation, bend the knees, look thumbs. Jumper step, sapta inhale, gazing up. Ashtanga exhale, folding in. Nava inhale, come all the way up. Samastitihi exhale, fourth and last round. Ekam inhale. Dway exhale, follow the nose to the navel. Trini inhale, lift the chin, and then push down. Chatwari exhale, gazing down the nose. Pancha inhale. Shot exhale, and breathe. Toes spreading, fingers spreading. And then use the strength of the core to help support the lower back and the shoulder. You can also use the engagement of the chest to help support the shoulder, pressing the hands towards each other. Good. One more breath. And then move on the exhale to bend the knees, look thumbs. Sapta jump, inhale. Ashtau, exhale, fold in. Nava, inhale, coming up. Samastitihi, exhale. Bend your knees for Sun Salute B. Ekam, inhale, lift the arms. Dwe, exhale, fold forwards. Trini, inhale, look up. Chatwari, exhale, low plank. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale, right foot, warrior one. Sapta, inhale, arms up. Look to thumbs. Ashtau, exhale, all the way down. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale, left foot forward, back foot flat. Ekadasha, inhale, arms up. Dwadasha, exhale, all the way down. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale, and breathe. Holding the posture about 5 breaths. And notice that internal heat being created. Notice any internal sensations related to breathing, also known as the prana. Next exhale, bend the knees. Panchadasha jump, inhale, gazing up slow. Shodasha, exhale, bowing the head in. Saptadasha, inhale, bend the knees and reach. Samastitihi, exhale. And again, Egam, inhale, arms up. Dwe, exhale, fold forwards. Trini, inhale, look up. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale, right foot forward, back foot flat. Sapta, inhale, arms lifting. Ashtau, exhale, all the way down. Nava, inhale, pull back. Dasha, exhale, left foot warrior. Ekadasha, inhale, look thumbs. Dwadasha, exhale, all the way down. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. That's our 14th movement, which we hold 5 breaths. One more breath. And lifting heels on the exhale, push off the toes, bend the knees. And Panchadasha jump, inhale, gaze up. Shodasha, exhale, bowing in. Saptadasha, inhale, arms up, bend the knees. Oh, you forgot. Samastiti. Better do one more. Ekam, inhale, last one, round 3. Dwe, exhale, option to straighten the legs, fold. Trini, inhale, look up. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Right foot to Virabhadrasana A. Sapta, inhale. Lift the arms. Look thumbs. Ashtau, exhale. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale. Left foot forward. Ekadasha, inhale, Virabhadrasana. Dwadasha, exhale, all the way down. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale, and breathe. Down dog. also known as Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Don't say that one very often. It's 2. Drop into your breath again. 3. 4. And next, exhale, bend your knees. Panchadasha jump. Inhale. Shodasha, exhale, head in. Bend the knees, and then Saptadasha, inhale. Samastitihi. Padangushtasana, so catching the big toes. Ekam, inhale, feet hip width. Hold the big toes to look up. Dwe, exhale, fold. Bow again. You can bend the arms if there's more space. Breathe in the posture. As you're initially working to straighten the legs, we naturally lean back through the heels. That's good. So if you are quite flexible, you can also start to push into the balls of the feet now. This gives more support for the knee joint in any straight-legged position. Long exhale to empty. That's 5 breaths. Trini inhale, keep hold of the toes, look up. Pause there on the exhale, nothing to do. Padahastasana. Ekam, inhale, step on the palms of the hands, gaze up. Dwe, exhale, fold in, tucking the chin a little, and breathe. 5 breaths. Long exhale. Trini inhale, look up. Exhale, standing tall, samastitihi, arms at sides. Opening to the right, feet 3 feet apart, preparation stance. Ekam, inhale, spread arms. And then right foot out, Dwe, exhale. Trikonasana triangle, take the right big toe or shin. Try to keep the right leg straight. Gazing at the top thumb. One more breath. Squeezing the heels towards each other. Trini inhale, come up, preparation stance. Other side, Chatwari, exhale, left foot out. Reaching down for big toe or shin. Helps to move the right heel back a few degrees. One more breath. Pancha, inhale, come up to parallel. And then B variation, revolve triangle. So right foot out, left foot in. Dwe, exhale, left hand comes outside of the foot or to the shin. Parivarita Trikonasana. Look to either thumb. On the next exhalation, look down. Trini inhale, come up. Turn to the other side, left foot out, right heel about 45 degrees. Chatwari, exhale. Right hand comes across to the twist. Look to either hand. Exhale to look down. Oh, it's only 3 breaths. Oh, I'm so fast today. Okay. Well, when you're done, punch, inhale, come up. Samastitihi. All right, long stance. Parshvokonasana. Ekam, inhale, feet wide. Dwe, exhale, turn the right foot out, taking the hand down, gaze to the top thumb. I've been trying to speed up my pace a little bit, but I think I got too excited today. I'm going to calm it down now. Trini, inhale, come up, parallel feet. Chatwari, exhale, left foot out for the other side. Left hand outside the foot if possible. One more breath. Pancha, inhale, come up. B variation, twisting. So turn to the other side, lunging. Dwe, exhale. Left elbow outside the knee, hands to prayer or touchdown. And breathe. Once the twist is feeling really good, you might start to explore back foot flat. On the exhale, look down. Trini, inhale, come up. Other side, lunging. Chatwari, exhale. Right arm outside of the knee. Prayer or touchdown. If you are prayer, try in wiggling your arm as close to the floor as you can, allowing the spine to round a little bit. Just like the Marichiasana bound arm poses. Exhale to look down. Pancha, inhale, come up. Turn to the side. Samastitihi, exhale. Wide-legged fold. So taking a wide stance, Ekam, inhale. Hands on the waist. Spin the legs in. Dwe, exhale. Reach for the floor. Again, inhale. Lift the heart. Look up. Trini, exhale. Fold, bending the arms. And breathe. You might explore pushing into the hands and scrubbing the hands away from each other. So the external rotators of the shoulder activate by scrubbing the hands out, elbows in. And then the chest activates by pushing the hands towards each other, developing a shoulder bandha. Chatwari, inhale, lift the head halfway. Exhale, pause. Pancha, inhale, come up, hands to waist. Exhale fully. B variation. Ekam, inhale, spread the arms. Dwe, exhale, hands to the waist. Tuck the chin a little. Again, inhale, roll up through the spine, lift your chin. Trini, exhale, fold, and breathe, keeping hands as they are at the low belly. Chatwari, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale at the top. C variation. Ekam, inhale, spread the arms out. Dwe, exhale, interlacing the fingers. Again, inhale. Trini, exhale, pull through the arms and breathe. Spiraling the thighs in, spreading the toes. Then the counteraction for inner spiral is pushing the heels towards each other, which has a way of activating the glutes a little bit, putting the brakes on the inward spin. You could think of this as a hip bandha. Inhale to come all the way up, Chatwari. Exhale. Hands to waist, D. Ekam, inhale, look up. Dwe, exhale, fold and reach for the big toes. Again, inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. Trini, exhale, bend the arms, strong in the upper back, lengthening through the crown of the head. Chatwari, inhale, lift the head. Exhale, catch the waist. Pancha, inhale, come up. Exhale, step to the front, samastitihi. We'll take an extra inhale to open to the side, feet 3 feet apart. Extra exhale to bring the hands behind the back, prayer or fists together. Ekam, inhale, right foot out, left leg spins in, little back bend. Dwe, exhale, fold over your right leg. And breathe. If you are flexible, you might aim your chin to your shin or head to knee. It's perfectly fine to keep your heart lifted so that the back is straight, and this will encourage the smaller glute muscles to become activated. Trini, inhale, come up. Turn all the way to the other side, left foot out, right heel back. Chatwari, exhale, folding over the left leg. So we're invited to really slow the breath in those transitions. Pancha, inhale, come up, turn to the side. Samastitihi, exhale. Uttita Hasta Parangushtasana, bouncing on your left foot. Ekam, inhale, right leg up. Take the big toe or the knee. Dwe, exhale, optional bow if the leg is quite flexible. In the bow, you're lifting more with the arm and using the core, all the while pushing the big toe into the fingers. If in doubt, leave it out. Trini, inhale, head comes up. Chatwari, exhale, opening to the side, gazing over the left shoulder. Pancha, inhale, back to center. Shat, exhale, optional bow. Sapta, inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, holding the waist, keep the leg up, and breathe. And exhale, lowering the leg down. Left side. Nava, inhale, take the left big toe or the knee. Dasha, exhale, optional bow. And breathe. Inhale, lift the heart. Trayodasha, exhale, open to the left, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Optional bow on the exhale. Again, lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, hold the waist. Ooh, a little tricky today. And 5 breath. Make the effort to straighten the leg and point the foot. Chest is proud. Exhale down. Very good. And then half lotus, Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. So Ekam, inhale, place the right foot in lotus. You could modify in tree pose or in a pigeon variation with the right ankle above the left knee. Dwe, exhale, fold forward. You're welcome to bend that standing leg. Very helpful to bend it in pigeon especially, keeping the stretch in the right hip. If you are quite flexible and you're in lotus, you can work to straighten the leg, keeping a lot of muscle tone around the front of the thigh as you lean more into the ball of the foot as well. Trini, inhale, look up. Exhale. Chatwari, inhale all the way up. Exhale, release the foot. Shat, inhale, take the left foot up to position, half lotus or pigeon. Binding in lotus if you can. And Sapta, exhale, bow down. I think this might be my favorite pose. Someone asked me a little while ago, what's your favorite pose? And I was like, I don't know, all of them? Right? I think it's actually this one.
Mine's Malasana.
Yours is Malasana, squatting. Ah, cool. There's just something about this, like the hip stretch, the intensity of it, being upside down. Nobody asked. I just wanted to share. Ashtanga, inhale, look up. Exhale. This is why Sophia doesn't have a mic yet. Nava, inhale, come up. Exhale, samastiti. One mic is enough. Right, vinyasa. Ekam, inhale, arms up. Look thumbs. And Dwe, exhale, fold over. Number one fan. Trini, inhale, look up. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale, jump forward. Sapta, inhale, chair. Utkatasana, get low, reach up. And then activate the glutes, sitting a little higher. Lift the shoulders if you plan on lifting the chin. So your shoulders are like the pillows of support for the head. And you can take the head way, way back. Even more way back. Exhale, hands down. Ashtanga, inhale up. Try to lift whatever you can. Nava Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot, warrior. Sapta, inhale. 5 breath in warrior 1. Gaze up to thumbs. Same principles. If it's comfortable for the neck, go for it. You choose. Gazing up to thumbs. Inhale, straight legs. Change the feet. Left foot to the back of the mat. Right leg spins in a little. Exhaling, bend the left knee. Inhale, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana B. Exhale, gazing over left middle finger. Inhale, straight legs, change the feet. Exhale, bend the right knee, gazing over the right middle finger. Virabhadrasana B. And then exhale, take the hands forward. Inhale, lift or step back. The lift is pretty cool. Exhale, Chaturanga. Only lasts for a breath though. Inhale, up dogs. Then you got to practice tomorrow to remember. Exhale, down dog. Dandasana. Inhale, jump through. Hands by hips, tall spine, looping the shoulders back. And then lower your chin, look towards your heart. 5 breath. Keep your legs strong, spine long. That rhymed. Kind of. Paschimottanasana, Sapta, inhale, reach for your big toes and look up, suck in the low belly, and Ashtanga, exhale, fold over. 5 breath. So it's in those transitions between the poses, try to slow your breath down and even hold your breath a little bit. And then breathe however you need to in the actual postures when we hold them. So it's like pranayama practice within an asana practice. Keeping hold of the big toes. Nava, inhale, lift the heart and look up. Pause on the exhale. B or C. So Sapta, inhale, catch sides of the feet or bind, look up. Ashta, exhale, fold, bending the arms if you can, rooting the heels if you can. If you're flexible, try aiming your elbows to the ground as an experiment. This can help connect with the strength of the apana, the strength of lifting and floating. Spreading the shoulder blades, strong under the armpits. And keeping hold. Nava, inhale, look up. Exhale, place the hands by your hips, cross your legs, Vinyasa. Dasha, inhale, lift. Ekadasha, Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Trayodasha, exhale. Purvottanasana. Sapta, jump through, straight legs. Exhale, hands back half a foot. Ashtau, inhale up, legs together, point your feet if you can, and breathe, lifting the heart. Exhale to come down, cross the legs. Nava, inhale, lift through a vinyasa or step back. Dasha, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, half lotus forward bend. Sapta, jump through. Exhale, right foot to lotus, binding or modify with your ankle over your knee like pigeon or the modification of your choice. Sapta, inhale, look up. Ashtau, exhale, folding over the left leg. And breathe. If you're growing a lotus, you might even do cradle rock stretch instead, or a pigeon variant of your choice. Even though there's structure, there's a lot of creativity around modifying and adapting the practice. One more breath. Keeping hold. Nava, inhale, look up. Exhale, cross the legs, vinyasa. Dasha, inhale, lift or step back. Ekadasha, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Chaturdasha, inhale, hop through. Exhale, left foot into position, half lotus or modification. Again, inhale, holding the right foot, look up. And exhale, fold over, Panchadasha. And breathe. Oh, it's getting lighter earlier. The fur babies are up. The human babies are up. The webcams are looking good. One more breath. Shodasha, inhale, look up. Exhale. Saptadasha, lift up through the vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Triang mukha, half hero. Inhale, jump through, sapta. Exhale, right leg folds back like hero's pose, so the foot is outside of the hip. And then inhale, catch the left foot and look up. Ashtau, exhale, folding. If you need to modify for the ankle, you can place a towel or shirt underneath your ankle. If it's for the knee, you can put a yoga block or prop underneath your sitting bones. And breathe. Nava, inhale, look up. Exhale, place the hands. Vinyasa, many ways to do it. Inhale, take the legs back. Exhale, down. And continue through with your breath. From down dog, inhale to hop through. Left leg folds back. Exhale. All the toenails on the floor outside the hip. Catching the right foot, inhale. And Panchadasha, exhale, fold over. So the way I'm guiding the breath today is a little bit easier. There's a harder way to do it that you can learn on your own eventually, or feel free to ask me any questions. So as you get more familiar with the practice, the idea is that you go from down dog directly into the posture on one inhale, binding around the foot and looking up. So we're adding an extra breath to get set up. Shodasha, inhale, look up. Exhale. Saptadasha, lift up. Exhale to Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Janu Shirshasana A. So if you know it, try to get in there with one inhale. Inhale, jump through, right foot to inner thigh. Hold the left foot and look up. Ashtanga, exhale, fold over your leg. And that's the sort of more advanced breathing pattern for this practice. Truly pranayama in motion. Nava, inhale, looking up. Exhale, prepare the vinyasa, cross legs. Dasha, inhale to lift. Ekadasha, chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Trayodasha, exhale. Chaturdasha, left side, inhale. Left foot, inner leg. Catch the other foot and look up. Panchadasha, exhale. And breathe. Oh, Tatiana's doing a really cool variation of it that involves hanging out with her little one. That looks great, Tatiana. And then inhale to look up. Exhale. Saptadasha, lift. Ashtanga, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, and let's jump through, inhale, finishing series. So we have a good Shavasana, proper Shavasana today. Exhale, lie down. Bridge pose, bend your knees, and prepare. Next inhalation, come up to bridge. If you'd like to go right into wheel like Sophia, feel free. 5 breath. Try to keep the legs parallel by squeezing them towards each other, even though they're hip width or wider. Exhaling, touch the head down from wheel. Inhale up to round 2. Again, bridge or full wheel, your choice. Engaging the hamstrings is really key to creating length in the low back. So imagine sending the tail towards the knees. Wheel push up again. And then third and last round. Think of sending the heart over the hands. Exhale to come down. Take a moment to feel the residue. Modified chakrasana, crossing the legs. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, step plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. We'll do this part a little differently, coming into malasana, squat. Sophia's favorite pose, as she confessed today. This is for you, Soph. This comes from a place of love. So we'll do 5 here, and then you have the option of doing 5 in crow pose right after, or staying here for the 10 breath. If you were doing a traditional Ashtanga class, you would be doing Paschimottanasana with your legs straight, folding forward the whole time. But I find this is a bit easier on the spine and prepares us well for the stuff that comes later in the series. All right, 5 more breath. Optional Bakasana, starting with bent arms, round back. Once you get the feet up, try to touch the feet. Over time, the idea is to get your arms straight. It's 4 and 5 chaturanga. Continue through your vinyasa. And then inhale, sitting. With straight legs, exhale to lie back. 5 breath. And this is the preparation for shoulder stand. So nothing to do, just lay there. And imagine doing samastitihi on your back, squeezing your legs together. Pressing the backs of the shoulders and the hands down. And then use your inhale to draw the breath up into the ribs, slowing your breath. Training the bandhas. Shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. So raising the feet up, use an exhale to lift the hips, supporting the back of the spine. Gaze up the legs, 10 breaths. And then exhale to plow pose, lowering the feet towards the back of the mat. 8 breaths. And you're welcome to support your back or interlace the fingers. Rolling the heads of the shoulders into the floor. Exhale to bend your knees, ear pressure pose, heels touching, knees apart. They might rest near the forehead or near the ears. Be gentle with it though. Try to make this pose feel good. And then bringing the hands to the lower back, inhale, shoulder stand. Exhale, cross the legs. So it could be lotus, it could be crossing one shin over the other. It could even be bound angle laying on your back to modify, so you can choose. If you're still in the shoulder stand form, try to bring the thighs about parallel to the floor. Once the balance becomes easy, the hands might move from the lower back instead towards the knees. So it's more bouncing on the shoulders. With an exhale, fold the legs in towards the chest, wrapping the arms around the legs if you can. Modification is laying down on the back with knees to chest. Legs can stay crossed, and we'll set up for fish pose, Matsyendrasana. Unroll the spine and then re-lift the heart, moving into a back bend. Bring the crown of the head to the floor. If you'd like to use props under your back or your head, feel free. Focus on engaging between the shoulder blades, lifting the heart up. Slowing the breath down. Long, slow breath. If you know flying fish, you can do that for 8 breaths. Otherwise, I invite you to come out of it and move into boat pose, Navasana. There's similar principles. Try to work the core. If you're in flying fish, bend your knees, bringing the feet down. Exhale, come out of the posture, laying down, and then roll up. Take a vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, lower the knees. Exhale, interlace the fingers, placing the head for Shirshasana, headstand. Inhale, lift the hips, and come up. You can modify with the toes on the ground, putting the weight into the forearms, so the head doesn't really need to take weight. It's more about the arms. This could also be modified in like a down dog shape on the forearms, also known as dolphin. Try to slow and steady your breath. And you're welcome to come down halfway on the exhale, and then come back up on the inhale, repeating that a few times. And then 5 more breaths to mess around, any variation you like. When you're finished, you can move into child's pose. And 5 breaths in child's pose from here. Let the breath get deep. Focus the breath through the belly. My practice the other day was a 10 minutes child's pose. It was amazing. So simple, so effective. And then we'll move into plank pose on an inhale. Chaturanga on an exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Ardha Matsyendrasana, half lower to the fish's twist, so we'll come through sitting on the inhale. Bring your left foot to the outside of the right buttock, right leg on top. Exhale, twist, looking over the right shoulder. You can pull that leg into the belly or explore one of the many bound variations, threading under the knee or towards the sole of the foot. 5 breaths. Inhale back to center. Exhale, spin move to the left, or simply put the left leg on top. I really dig the spin move personally. And then we'll twist, gazing over the left shoulder. And half lower to the fishes, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Think of aiming the left sitting bone down, pressing the leg and arm into each other. Maybe you can feel the left hip flexors relax a little bit. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, release, full lotus or bound angle with the soles of the feet together. In either pose, you can hold the feet and lift the heart for 5 breaths. So we're doing things a little differently today. Focus on the upright spine. Again, lift the heart, bring the hands over your knees, tall spine, 5 breaths. Inhale to lift the heart. Uncross the legs. Exhale, make your way into Shavasana. And I'll hold space for you for the next 5 minutes. So you can completely let go. Allow the body to fully release. The senses go inwards. Letting go. Begin to come back to the body now. Breathing slowly into the belly. Begin to wiggle the toes. Wiggle the fingers. Circle the ankles and the wrists. Turn the chin from shoulder to shoulder, stretching the neck. A long breath in, stretch the arms back. And then take a long exhale there. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Take a few breaths there. Self-love, the foundation of ahimsa. And then roll to one side. Take a few breaths there. And slowly come up to a comfortable sitting position. And take a moment to close your eyes, drop in. And we thank you very much for joining us today. Hope this practice is serving you well. Peace and love, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you, Sophia.